Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Facebook friends, YouTube friends, social media friends. My name is Pastor Jimba Alex, and today I want to look at the topic, which is death. The theme for today is death. You're watching Gospel Faith Television UK, and it's obvious that people get born into this world, we come into this world as babies, and along the way, within the process of life, we die. So it's practical that every living thing that's been created by God at some point has to die and fade away. And that's human beings included as well. So if I was gonna do a definition of what death really means, because we can't run away from death, because death is an integral, major part of life. It's life and death. We were born, created to die also. So I would say death means that every living thing that has been created and designed by God has to come to an end. We didn't make ourselves, so we don't even know where we're coming from. We don't even know where we're going. So at the end of the day, I just want to say that we are basically not really in control of our lives. So we are basically born to die, if you like it or not. There's no amount of negotiations. There's no amount of money you can pay God. There's nothing you can do. It don't matter how emotional you get. I'm here to say to you that death will surely knock on your door. Death will surely knock on your door one day. Death is not a respecter of human beings. Death can claim a baby. Death can claim a teenager. Death can claim an adult. Death can claim the elderly. Death can claim anyone. But one thing is for sure, if God hasn't approved it, then it means you can't die. But when God approves it, there's no escaping death. But I want you to also know that we have to die in this world, because we are going to somewhere that is greater than this world. There's a place that we don't know, that is higher. And not physical. There's a place that we don't know that is higher and spiritual. It's more higher than this world. It is greater than this world. So that means we got something to be cheerful about. We got something to be jubilant about. We got something to be joyful about. Because death is not the end. Death is part of the process to get to where we're going. In life, we're on a journey. We weren't always here. So as far as I'm concerned, death is like the middle part of the journey. But like they say, the show must go on. So even when we die, we're going to somewhere greater and higher than this world. A prime example would be, it's like you get a seed, and before that seed can germinate or before that seed can activate, you have to put it in the soil. That seed has to die right inside the soil. That seed has to surrender into the soil. That seed has to die and be buried in the ground before they can become great forests. So think about all the forests around the world, in Africa, in Asia, the Amazons, South America, Australia. Think about all the great forests all over the world. They started as seeds. They had to die first into the ground. So for me, I'm not scared of death no more. Did I used to be scared of death? Of course I used to be scared of death. Why was I scared of death before? Because I didn't understand death. But now that I've understood death, I'm not scared of death no more. Because if death was to come, it means to me that I've left this world to go to a place that is not physical, but I've gone to a place where I am set free. In the world we live in today, there's too many manipulations, too many heartbreaks, too many disappointments in life, in this human life, in this world. But if I die today or tomorrow, I am free from all the mishaps in this life, and so are you. So don't be scared of death. When we die, we go to a more splendid place. A place that is better. And more comfortable for us. Definitely. If death was to knock on my door today, I'll say, come in, bro. Of course, come and claim me. Because no one lives in this world forever. Death means I'm going to a higher place, a more splendid place where I can find peace. Peace is the key. Look, that's a USB key. That's my USB key. Peace is the key. That's it. I'm trying to sort out this USB key, but it seems to be giving me some kind of issues, man. Yeah. So peace is the key. When we die from this world, look, that's my USB key. Am I allowed to show this? Yeah, that's my USB key. I write all those books with this USB key. And whenever death comes, don't be scared, because death means that God has claimed you. If God claims it from this world, I'm more than grateful. Yeah. It means that God has claimed you because He wants to have a deeper and a closer relationship with you. Yeah. I'm not going to cry over death no more. I'm not scared of death no more. Death is a wonderful thing to happen. How do I know this here? Because if death wasn't a wonderful thing to happen, then it wouldn't be part of this life. It's a wonderful thing where we can step into the unknown. But I tell you what, don't make that mistake and think that death is your final abode. So when someone dies, everybody's crying, oh, that person died, this person died, this person died. No. Death is not your final address. I refuse to look at it that way. Death is a stepping stone for you to get into where you truly belong. There's another abode. Death is your greatest opportunity to get into heaven. If Jesus Christ of Nazareth, God himself in a human form, if he died so he could get into heaven, why am I scared of death myself? I shouldn't be scared of death. I should take an example and a leap from the greatest master ever to walk on the face of this earth. Death is a process of getting into heaven. And death is a spirit. Death is not a human being. If death was a human being and physical, everybody would be waiting for death. And when death comes, we will chase it with our weapons. But this is more than human. Death is spiritual. So we have to prepare ourselves and be ready for the time when death comes to claim us. For me, death is even a beautiful thing. Why is death a beautiful thing? I'll tell you why death is a beautiful thing. Death is a beautiful thing because if we can rejoice at the time of birth, when someone's born into this world, we must be able to rejoice as well when someone dies from this world. It's a beautiful thing. We get to be with God. It's a beautiful thing. We've passed through this evil world. It's a beautiful thing. Death is the ultimate in this life. I'm not saying we should go about killing ourselves and trying our best to kill ourselves, but if death can come naturally, well, there's nothing you can do but accept it. I'm Pastor Jimba Alex today, the founder of Gospel Faith Television UK, telling you how it is. Heaven is real. I know the topic for today on Gospel Faith Television UK is death, but I'm saying to you, heaven is real. Heaven is real. Heaven is beautiful. Death is beautiful. If death wasn't beautiful, then God wouldn't formulate it. God is the father of beautiful things only. Death was founded by God. Just like I'm the founder of Gospel Faith Television UK, death was founded by God. So who's going to argue with God? Nobody. Heaven is real. Death is the greatest opportunity we will ever have to go and live with angels in heaven. Angels are real. And they're waiting for us. Angels, they communicate and they speak amongst themselves. And they say, we're waiting for those beautiful human beings. So we can accommodate them. They can come and live with us in heaven and see how we live in a righteous way. In heaven, everything is exposed. In heaven, nothing can hide. So I'm just letting you know today that the topic for today has been death. And if you used to be scared of death before, after watching this video, I don't want you to be scared of death ever again. You know why? Because you're not in control of your own life. Rather than being scared of death, I feel like you should try to have a closer relationship with God, and God will explain it to you why he formed death. Death was even formed for our benefits, because this life must come to an end. We were formed out of something. We must leave. This is not our permanent abode. Death has to take its place. Have a good evening. God bless. I'm Pastor Jimba Alex. Peace.